Hi, how are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good.
You are good? Let's
Yeah,
ask people if they can hear us, both of us, well. Okay? We'll try to see. Linda, Gerda, Moshe, Naftali, Millie, Ildita. Hello, everyone. Delfinita. Can you hear both of us well? Can you speak a little, Ella?
yes, of course I can speak. Is everyone hearing us okay?
Let's see.
We hear well. Thank you, Linda.
Okay, and Linda is in Canada. I don't know if you met her already. She lives in Montreal. Great dancer. So we can start. My friend, I know you're a professional dancer. When was the first time that you started dancing, that you remember?
Wow, I started dancing, I think, when I was 5 years old. Um, I started with some classical training and some ballet. Um, then very soon I started also doing Israeli folk dance because my father was also a dance teacher. So he had these classes, his sessions, and I started going there as well. Um, since then, I also studied ballroom dancing, Latin dancing, modern dancing, a little bit of hip hop and stuff like that. So a little bit of everything.
Yes, and what made you decide to stay with Israeli folk dance that much?
Well, this is a very complex story, but um, since my father was a dance teacher, this was the main dance that we usually did, like except for the leakot, maybe he had like 6, sometimes 7 sessions every week.
How old were
And
you when this happened?
it was always like that. But especially when I was younger, when I was a child.
Yes.
Um, and then when I was around 9 years old, he started asking me to teach dances for
At
beginners.
9?
And stuff like, yeah, at 9.
Wow.
So I started teaching dances for beginners, and then after I taught a dance, we would sit together, and he would give me his feedback and teach me how to do it better. And after when I was around 16 years old, he was sick and he couldn't lead his sessions for 2 years. I took over his classes, um, and then he got better. He came back, and then I joined the army. So when I was in the army, I didn't go dancing so much because I was in a closed base far away where you sleep there, you stay there, you only come back home like once every 3 weekends. Um, and then after 3 years of military service, you can finish and go back to your normal life, or they ask me to stay there and do it as a profession, like you get paid like a normal job. And I stayed for 2 more years, and then my father passed away, and then I started thinking about everything, like the future, what do I want to do with my life. And in the army I used to be a criminal investigator,
Wow.
so detective work, interrogations and stuff like that. So, and it,
Interesting.
it, it's a very interesting topic. It's a great role, and it's a very creative position, but yeah, the energy is very, very bad all the time. So you always deal with people who are committing offenses and are criminals,
Yeah.
essentially. So,
Hold on 1 second, because I must translate something that you're saying into Spanish.
okay.
¿Tú hablas español?
No
No.
mucho.
Un poquito. So you won't be able to say if I'm a good translator or not. Ok, le pregunté a Elad, buenas para todos los que hablan español. Eh, Él obviamente es un bailarín profesional, así que le pregunté hace cuánto que baila. Y dice que desde muy chiquito, ya a los 5, empezó a hacer ballet y después danzas modernas y después ballroom, danzas de salón, Israeli folk dance también. Cuando tenía 9 años, su papá, que era un marquis, le pidió que Elad empiece a enseñar beginners, principiantes. ¿Sí? Con solo 9 años, Elad enseñaba rikudim. Dios mío. Y hacia los 16 años de edad, su papá se enfermó. A los 18, si no me equivoco, empezó el ejército por 3 años. Y cuando terminó, el ejército le ofreció que él siga trabajando ahí y lo contrataron como investigador criminal. ¿Sí?
La verdad,
Sí,
sí.
es verdad, muy bien. Una posición muy interesante donde tiene que usar mucho la creatividad, pero si bien tiene que usar mucho la creatividad, también está en un lugar muy oscuro y con situaciones no del todo placenteras. Su papá falleció y él pensó qué hacer de su vida. Now you can continue.
Yeah. So after my father passed away, I started reflecting and thinking what I want to do with myself. And then, because the energy was very negative all the time in my job, I wanted to be in a different atmosphere. I wanted to change the atmosphere and to be in a place where people actually smile when they see me. You know, so I went back to teaching dances, and actually until COVID, just until COVID, I did Israeli folk dances full time. I actually did it full time until COVID. And then COVID hit and everything changed for everyone. So
Yes,
I started doing other things. But
yes. We'll speak
that's
about the
that.
other things. But before, I
Yeah.
guess in all that time, you met your wife, who is another amazing dancer. Yes, she's like a
Yes.
salsa professional, salsa, merengue, bachata. What does she do? Ballroom?
Michal, my wife, when I finished my teacher's course in the Tel Aviv University, I met Gadi Beaton, and he offered me to come and teach in his sessions. So I went there, and at that time, Michal was the manager of his office,
Oh, I didn't know. Good.
and this is how we met.
Okay.
So I met her there, and then we got married later and everything. But Michal was mainly dancing in Lakot. She was dancing with Dado Kraus
Oh,
in
amazing.
this Lakot. He's an amazing choreographer,
Yes.
and we started dancing salsa and Latin dances together. So we learned the basics together, and then we actually we went for 3 weeks to Cuba to learn salsa. We took it really seriously, and then we started performing and also competing for a while. But yeah, she's an amazing dancer. I think
Amazing.
that
Amazing. The only problem is she's not pretty. Her body is not good. You know, everyone knows she doesn't look good at all. Just like you, you know.
yeah,
You know, she's gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely
yes,
gorgeous. Yeah, great. Ok, let me translate this little part also. Elad conoció a su esposa después de hacer el curso de marketing con Gadi. Eh, Mijal trabajaba para Gadi y ahí se conocieron. Y después, más adelante juntos, fueron a Cuba los dos e hicieron un curso de salsa, se lo tomaron muy seriamente, competían, este, bueno, y más tarde se casaron y siguen felices por ahí. Let me say, I see some messages here. Are you answering while we speak, while I translate? Laura said, 1, 2, 3 together, like you said, it's really for me, dancing this way, I'm happy, la, 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 very good. Delfinita said that you are also gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes. Uh, Debbie Carpel is here. This is something that never happened. She always come to the show like a week later, but she's here
Okay.
now. Hola, Debbie. Welcome back, Monique from Netherlands. So, and another one coming back. This is great. Okay, so more questions for you. You said that after pandemia, also you did more things. Moshe, our writer here, mentioned to me yesterday that you are also a professional singer. How is that?
Yes, I am. Basically, even before COVID, I used to do sing along evenings and performances like that. And then around 7 years ago, I teamed up with Ori Arpaz, and Ori Arpaz used to be one of the parvarim for 37 years. He was a part of the duo. And a parvarim, for people who don't know, shame on you. But if you don't know, a parvarim is traditional Israeli music, started in the 60s. A lot of dances that we do are sung by them, and also it's a very important musical duo in the history of the country. And around 7, 8 years ago, we teamed together and we started a show that's called Rokdim Parvarim, which means we play guitar and sing live for people who dance Israeli dance, mostly in festivals. We did it every year in Ashdod Dance
Oh,
and also in other private events. And then around 2 years ago, the Yossi Huri is actually the person who founded Aparvarim, who started the team, the duo. He stopped performing because his age and his health and everything. So Ori came to me and said, we must continue this amazing legacy, because otherwise there is no one who can do it. So we started performing traditional Aparvarim concerts. So we started doing the original vocal harmonies, the original guitar parts, everything. It took a while to get there, rehearsals and everything. And then for almost 2 years, we did around 8 to 10 concerts every month, sold out every time.
amazing.
It was an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. And at the time, I also took professional vocal lessons, singing lessons, guitar lessons, everything just to be more professional. And now I continue doing music and singing here. But after I left Israel, Ori actually found a new partner, so everything is
Oh,
still going. So that's
okay.
great.
Well,
Yeah,
what an honor for you to be part of that legacy for a while.
yeah.
So you advance to the next question. You move country. And since I was also in Canada, I can tell you that for the first 3 years, you are gonna hear the same question from everyone you meet over there, and is, why did you move to Canada?
It's a very good question. So for around 12, maybe 13 years, I've been coming to Canada for dance festivals as an artistic director. And I have a very strong connection with the community here in Toronto, and I have a lot of friends here. And I've been offered a few times before to relocate, to move here for work, actually, and that's nothing to do with dances. It's a different area. But I never wanted to move. And then, after October 7 and the war and everything, I said, okay, maybe it's not a bad idea to do that, just to change the atmosphere, to try something new. to show my daughter that it's okay to make a change. It's okay to do things even if it's scary. So that's the main reason, because it's a combination of many things. It's the fact that they offered me to move here a while ago, and the fact that I know a lot of people here, and the fact that we needed some change. So the timing was right, so we went for it. And now it's a matter of adjusting to life in a different place, and then only after, I don't know, maybe a few years, you can decide if it's right for you or not, right? So now we just give it a chance.
That's perfect. I did the same that you did when I was about your age. And it's always risky. I said it's risky to do the change, and it's more risky not to do it. Because then you will grow up and will say, why I never did this? I always wanted to do, And when you have a kid, it's even more important, because you are not thinking in your future, you are thinking in your kids also, and that help. And immigrate is not for everyone. You'll see if you will stay or come back. You will see. But one thing I can tell you, once you leave a place, you are from every place.
Yeah.
Every place you move is your home. The world, like the pandemic taught us that the limits were not there. I think that the limits are not there. It doesn't matter where you live anymore.
I also believe it,
Yeah,
because now with technology and everything, the world it feels smaller.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, and the communications. Look at this. We never met in life. We love each other.
Yeah.
It's just because of the communications. We trust each other. We never met in life yet. But I know I can count on you. You know you can count on me. It's something that technology has allowed us. Let's go back to dancing. I
Okay.
think Elan was your first choreography, and you dedicated that to your father, right?
Yes, it's right.
Masterpiece.
Yeah. Elan
Elan.
is a very special dance for me, because the music is not is it's unique. The music is different, especially the time I did the dance. You didn't have a lot of religious modern music in dancing. We had Ilan, maybe Amalach HaGoel, and pretty much Pia Patcha. After that, many choreographers started doing dances to this type of music, especially, Rafi Ziv, Afilu Bastara, and Rebe, stuff like that, and Libby, and all of. But when I did Elan, it was not very popular to choose music like that. And but I heard the music in my car, and I fell in love with the music. The arrangement is so rich, and the music is so big, but I didn't understand the lyrics when I heard it for the first time, because it's in Hebrew, but it's in a different how you say dialect, like American Ashkenaz religious dialect,
Okay.
and I'm not used to hearing Hebrew that way. So I actually went and checked the lyrics, and when I heard the lyrics, I understood exactly why I have to make a dance to that
Why?
song, because the last sentence says שכל נטיעות שנוטעים ממך יהיו כמותך, and it's a story about a tree, and it's about a tree and about a man who is wandering the desert, and he's hungry and he's thirsty and he's tired, and then he sees a big tree. Elan is actually a Hebrew word for a big, large tree. So he sees the tree. He's going to the tree, and then he's eating from the fruit. He's sleeping in the shadow of the tree. Is drinking from the water that runs by the tree, and now he's ready to move on with his journey, but he doesn't want to go before he says thank you to the tree. He needs to show his appreciation to the tree, and then he starts to think, how may I bless you? Maybe I can bless you with sweet fruit, but you already have sweet fruit, so no. Maybe I can bless you with a nice shadow. You already have all these things. You already have. How can I bless you? And then he says, "Shekol netiyot shenotin mimcha," which means every a tree that grows from your branches or from your seed, it will be exactly like you. That every tree that grows from your seed will be exactly just like you, and that's very apparently a very important blessing in a Jewish tradition. And then I started thinking about my father, who just passed away, and I said, because I follow his footsteps, that connected for me, just really like that. And I said, I will make a dance to it. I make it for myself. I don't care if people will dance it. So I created a different, not easy, let's say a pretty difficult dance with a lot of turns, and it's a little bit confusing, but I did it for myself, just the way I wanted to express the music, and I was really excited that people liked it, and all over the world people learned it, and everywhere I go we still do it. So it was a gift.
Yes, I love it. I learned it in Montreal actually, and then I danced it here with my friend Silvia from Montevideo, and I redid the video because I wanted to teach it, but you stopped correcting me something with the arms that never I got. You need to come back to me with that correction so I can teach it here. I love it.
Okay.
It's great dance. And talking about that special dance, how do you build your dances? Like, your method is to put your body with the music. Did you hear the music hundreds of times, one time? Do you think the dance in your head? How do you build it?
So the process is very different each time I'm making a new dance. Okay. With Elan, it was mainly self-reflection, and I wanted to do something more classical. So with Elan, I also I did my best to express every single word in the lyrics in the way I move and dance. Other times, when it can be something fun, maybe, בסוף זה בא, the dance that I just recently choreographed together with Gabo, who is amazing. I love him so much.
Yes.
And after we heard this song, I said to Gabo, listen, I want to do this dance together with. I heard the song. I said to Gabo, let's do the dance together, and he came up with some steps, and we met and started thinking. And then I said, I want the dance, because the song has three distinct parts. You have the beginning, it has more like a gypsy Latin vibe inside, and then you have the second part, which is more like open with a lot of air, and then you have the last part, which is very like club beat, very pop, a lot of bounce and rhythm. Yeah, so we wanted to express the music, not the lyrics in that part, but sometimes it's something in the lyrics. Sometimes I imagine the dance in my head.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sometimes I imagine the dance in my head, and then I try to dance it. And sometimes it's great. Sometimes when you dance something you imagine, you realize that it's not very comfortable. Maybe you need to change something. It actually happened to me now. I was in France teaching in Mahol Shalom, a brand new dance, a world premiere, and I imagined the dance, and then I danced it, and everything felt right. And then I taught the dance, and I saw that everyone did something else than I thought. One step, they all did it differently, but they all did it the same way. So I said, okay, maybe that's the way this dance was supposed to be, and I changed it instantly. I changed it, and I said, I want you to tell me if that's better now. And it was a part of the process. So sometimes I involve more people in the process and see if it's comfortable for them, if it's fun for them, if it goes well with the music. And for me, the music is the most important thing. So you need to, the dance needs to follow the music and not the other way around.
Yes.
So it's a process. Some dances I made in minutes, and some dances took me years. It's like even toy. When I created toy, it was a totally different dance, and I did it before the Eurovision.
Oh.
But when it and I never showed it, but when Neta won first place in the Eurovision, I said no, it needs to be a different dance, because it needs to be a dance for everybody, and it needs to be something that's easier, but still needs a bit of to show the craziness of the music, because it's a very it's the Neta Barzilai, she is doing things differently.
Yes.
So I had to see how I can follow that. So it's really different. Each dance is different.
Do you feel the pressure of the market to create new dances?
No.
No. If
No,
they ask you,
no, I think in the last 2 years, I maybe did 6 dances, maybe 6, around 6. And if I have to, because a lot of the times you go and teach in a dance camp, right? And then you need to teach maybe, I don't know, 8, 10 dances. Sometimes more, sometimes less. If you are in a team, maybe you teach less, but you know how it works. And then, but just for our listeners, we arrive to teach in a dance camp, and it doesn't matter where. We need to teach dances, okay? And preferably we teach new dances. But I really feel that bringing some dances that I created, along with other dances that are popular by other choreographers,
I am with you,
along with maybe some older dances that the people that don't know,
yes,
is a bigger value than bringing 10, 15 new dances I created just to make new dances. So I know the quality of the dances is not going to be great, because I have to create a lot of dances in a short time. So I believe that the value is better if I do a mix.
Yes.
And then I can do my dances as well as other choreographers, which is also very important, is that we also support each other.
Exactly.
And also teach some older dances. It's not a shame, because a lot of people, they look at you like, why are you teaching something old? I always say, it doesn't matter if you don't know it, it's new for you.
Exactly. And
So the date on the that is written in the system doesn't matter.
We do this, exactly this here in Punta del Este. We bring very old dances that are amazing, full of personality. This is what we want. I am particularly very tired every time there is a new dance. And I look at the dance, and I'm like, if I don't listen to the music, I can name this dance with 30 different names. It already exists so many times, Just put it mute. When you see a new dance, I put it mute. I don't listen to the music. I look at the movement.
Okay.
If there is a movement that is original and creative, then I put the music and I give a chance to the dance. I also have to teach dances I don't like because people ask. That's okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I do a combination, but then I try to influence dancers with all my videos to give a chance to excellent old dances. No estoy hablando mucho en español. Pongan closed captions. Pongan sí, sí. You can, YouTube will translate. Va a traducir automático si ustedes ponen subtítulos. Elad is very good. I can see his writing. I cannot, but I will write after. Very good, Elad. You can do it. One more and I let you go. Do you see a big difference between what we dance in the whole world different than in Israel? The kind of dancer, the kind of dances?
Yes, very much. There is a huge difference. Some dances you can dance anywhere around the world. דרכנו שיר, יש שם במה.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But I feel that in most of the world, circle dances are stronger. People dance more circle dances than partner dances, circles and some lines. And in Israel, it's mostly about partner dances. You do have circle dance classes. When you play circle dances, people dance, but the majority of the people are waiting for the partner dances. And I think it's the same in Israel as well as in maybe Los Angeles and places like that. But
yes, where there are many Israelis living there.
Exactly. But in most of the world, especially if you go Latin America, if you go Europe, then it's almost exclusively circles and some lines.
Yes.
So that's a big difference because the repertoire of partner dances in Israel is huge. There are hundreds of partner dances that everyone knows in Israel. But most other places, they don't.
No.
Okay, I can do a camp of 4 days in Europe and do only circle dance.
Yeah, here too. Yes.
Only. If I teach a partner dances, I also know there is a very, very, very small chance people will still do it next year. So also the teacher, they prefer to teach circle dances in these places. Also, I feel that because you dance so many circle dances outside of Israel, you have more diversity of dances. So there are many, many dances that I see outside of Israel that I've never seen danced in Israel.
Yes.
And for many reasons. Sometimes we don't have the time. In Israel, you don't have enough time to teach all the dances that you can teach in other places, because when you go to a camp, you teach maybe 10, 20 new dances in a camp, and in Israel you teach one dance a night, not more than that.
And in 5 minutes.
And also if you go Latin America, you have also local choreographers that they have their own dances that.
Like me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not just you. I saw local choreographers everywhere, in Brazil, in Argentina, everywhere.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, we are many. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly like you. So a lot of times when I go there, I see these dances, but it's the only place I see them, unless someone sees it there and decides to teach it in another place. Yeah, so this is mainly, I think, the difference. Also in Israel, you have a lot of local choreographers in Israel that their dances don't spread outside of Israel. So yeah, of course there is a difference. Also, there is a difference in the age groups, especially if you go Argentina, Brazil. So there is a difference in age groups. and that's also a difference in what kind of dances they would like to do.
Yes.
Okay, if last year I went to Camp Yesh in Sao Paulo, and you had hundreds of young people dancing, so the repertoire that you play will be different than if most of the people were 50, 60, 70 years old. So there are many differences.
Yes. Okay, last one. We're already past all the time that I allocate to interviews, but you are really a lot of interesting things to learn from you. I heard that you are doing a new AMPS version. Is it right?
Yeah, it's not an AMPS version. Okay. It's a brand new program.
Yes.
Totally new. I built it from scratch. It's part of the COVID implications when I wanted to expand my professions. So I went back to computers and I finished my degree.
Wow.
And now I'm a software developer, so I wanted to. It was just an idea I did for myself at the beginning. I wanted something else because I know that AMPS is like maybe 95% of teachers use it, but it's been there for many years.
Yes.
And I think that things are evolving, and I wanted to see how I can follow the way that things are evolving. So I started building my own program, and it has a lot of things that are similar to AMPS because I don't want people to learn everything from the beginning. So they have something familiar that they can maybe lean on, something that they already know, but it adds more functionality. Like
so when will be available? It's already available?
Now we are in a phase that people are testing it.
Okay.
Okay, so I have some other teachers working with it exclusively, like Eran Biton, Elad Perel, and some more teachers. Gabo and Andre are using it. They are testing it. They give me the feedback. But like Gabo and Andre, they also use AMPS because they teach with other teachers. Eran and Elad and myself, we only use this program.
Okay.
Exclusively, we only use this program, and now I feel that in very short time it will be available for the market, for everyone.
That's great. Elad, thank you so much. We're going to start dancing your dances right now. And muchísimas gracias. Le decimos a Elad que nos acompañó hoy y vamos a empezar a bailar. Big kiss. Be well, my friend. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, I need to come here.
יהללוך אדוני אלוהינו כל מעשיך וחסידיך צדיקים עושי רצונך. יהללוך אדוני אלוהינו כל מעשיך וחסידיך צדיקים עושי רצונך. בכל עמך בית ישראל ברינה יודו ויברכו וימליכו את שמך. כי לך טוב להודות לשמך נעים לזמר. כי מעולם ועד עולם אתה ברינה יודו ויברכו וימליכו את שמך כי לך טוב להודות ולשמך נעים לזמר כי לעולם ועד עולם
A 12-word signal by former dating expert makes it possible.
This is not happening to me. Transition, my camera. Let me cover that up. Thank you, Elad. That was great. I'm gonna start skipping few videos because we are running late. But we're gonna dance a lot and have also our friends with some great tips. This is RikuTips.
Shalom, I'm Sandra from Israel. צעד ריגוע. ריגוע לאט, כמו בריקוד בלילות הקיץ. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. אחת, שתיים, שלוש, ארבע, אחת, שתיים, שלוש, ארבע. ריבוע מהר, כמו בריקוד רונה. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. ביי ביי.
Okay, so we got some Hebrew here.
Este Día de los Niños,
Mientras preparo esto.
soltar.
Basta. Hago unos líos bárbaros. Bueno, a ver, ¿quién está saliendo acá? ¿Soy yo? Soy yo. Ok. Sandra nos estaba explicando cómo se dice borrachito o box step. Yes, in Hebrew we said now, ribua. And she did it fast and slow. I don't know how you like to do it. I always love fast. I'm gonna now put you with a great dancer, Mika, from Mendoza, Argentina, who will give us her RikuTip. The video in Spanish, but I will cut and intervene. But mostly she will speak about how to dance, controlling a little bit the arms. Look at her movements. And she explained on the beginning that they have a lot of sessions with kids starting at 5 years old. One second, I'll put you back with her.
Hola a todos, hola Mona, bueno, muchas gracias por haberme invitado a participar de este video. Yo soy Micaela Tawil de Mendoza, Argentina, y soy mora hace muchos años y estoy coordinando el departamento de Rikudim de Mendoza junto con otras dos morot, Ludmila y Diana. También doy clases de adultos avanzados de Rikudim y el año pasado organizamos un camp por primera vez acá en Mendoza con Marcelo Marianov y vino Oren Ashkenazi y estamos organizando otro para el 2025, así que nada, los esperamos a todos. Bueno, mi RikuTip es intentar controlar un poco los brazos mientras bailo. Entonces, por ejemplo, si yo hago un doble taimaní y yo dejo flojos los brazos y sin control y hasta la postura medio caída, podría verse como así. En cambio, si yo pongo mejor postura y los brazos los dejo tranquilos al costado del cuerpo, más controlados, el taimaní queda así. Y la verdad es que se ve no solo mucho más prolijo, sino que hasta transmitimos cosas diferentes. Si yo los hombros caídos y muevo los brazos así medio sin control, hasta parece que baila desgano. Es totalmente diferente que con la otra postura y los brazos más controlados. Por ejemplo, lo podemos ver en otro paso que está en casi todos los Rikudim, que es camino, camino, cha-cha. Así lo hago controlado, y si lo hago sin control y se me van los brazos, podría ser como así. Y entonces, la verdad es que es algo a tener en cuenta, que hay veces que no controlamos los brazos y los dejamos ahí que caigan. Se puede aplicar en absolutamente todo. No quiere decir que los brazos tengan que estar siempre rígidos al costado del cuerpo. Hay veces que acompañan, pero que lo que acompañe sea controlado, ¿sí? No que sea así caído, hombros caídos y brazos flojos como para todos lados del cuerpo, porque realmente cambia. Así que espero que les haya gustado mi RikuTip y bueno, les mando saludos a todos.
Unite a nuestra comunidad de clientes felices. Descubrí la emoción de elegir.
Porque cuando viene así, ya lo freno. Ok.
אחד יכול לשיר, יחד מפילים את הקיר. השמועה ברחובות אומרת יש לנו להיט, חומר מקומי בעטיפה בינלאומית, קזבלנקה עד ג'מייקה מיישרים איתנו קו. למה לחכות לבלו הזה עכשיו כולם? חובל חובל ים אל ים, העולם כל כך קטן, סרן קר קצת חם, תן מילה אנחנו כאן. לא צריך כרטיס טיסה, אין סלקטור בכניסה, פה כולם אוכלי כבוד, יש תמיד מקום לעוד. תנו לי עוד, תנו לי עוד. באנו להעיר את העיר, מחיפה ועד קהיר, כל אחד יכול לשיר, יחד מפילים את הקיר. ממשיכים תמיד קדימה, מבקים חוצה קלה, מוזיקה נגמרת אז נחזור להתחלה. אין קפה שלא הפכנו, אין מושב שלא יקום, קטע עולמי ולא צריך תלום. כולם חובל חובל ים אל ים, העולם כל כך קטן, זרם קר קצב חם, תן מילה אנחנו כאן. לא צריך כרטיס טיסה, אין סלקטור בכניסה, פה כולם אוכלי כבוד, יש תמיד מקום לעוד. תנו לי עוד, תנו לי עוד. באנו להעיר את העיר, מחיפה ועד קהיר, כל אחד יכול לשיר, יחד מפילים את הקיר. יש תמיד מקום לעוד. תנו לי עוד, תנו לי עוד, תנו לי עוד. באנו מחיפה כל אחד יכול לשיר, יחד מפילים את הקיר.
עמוק עמוק בתוך הלב, טוב פועם בין חלילי העצב. הקשיבי טוב, תרגישי את הלב, המתופף לך בשמחת הקצב. הקשיבי טוב למנגינת הים, כמנגינת הלב. לא נפסקת, מתחזקת, מרחיקה את הכאב. אם את לבד, איך בחשיכה, תרקדי, תרקדי, אהבתך בטבח והלכה, תרקדי, תרקדי, הקצב חי חופשי ומתחדש, תרקדי, תרקדי, אנחנו את הפחד נגרש, תרקדי, תרקדי. חלילי העצב, הקשיבי טוב, תרגישי את הלב, המתופף לך בשמחת הקצב. הקשיבי טוב למנגינת הים, כמנגינת הלב. לא נפסקת, מתחזקת, מרחיקה את הכאב. ואם את לבד, בחשיכה, תרקדי, תרקדי, אהבתך בטבח והלכה, תרקדי, תרקדי, הקצב חי חופשי ומתחדש, תרקדי, תרקדי, אנחנו את הפחד נגרש, תרקדי.
שמע ישראל.
מרחוק שומע קול מהדהד כשיר תפילה, תפילת ילדה תמימה מתוך הנשמה, עמוק בתוך ליבה, איש גם לא ידע, אמרי לי רק ילדה, איתי שלי האהובה. ספרי גלי מה בליבך, איך אדע את סודותייך, אבא פה בשבילך באלוקיך. ספרי גלי מה בליבך, איך אדע את סודותייך, אבא פה בשבילך באלוקיך. שמור, רק שמור, תשמור לי עליה. שמור, רק שמור, הסר כל דמעה מעיניה. מרחוק שומע קול מהדהד כשיר תפילה, תפילת ילדה תמימה מתוך הנשמה, עמוק בתוך ליבה, איש לא ידע, אמרי לי רק ילדה, איתי שלי האהובה. ספרי גלי מה בליבך, איך אדע את סודותייך, אבא פה בשבילך באלוקיך. ספרי גלי מה בליבך, איך אדע את סודותייך, אבא פה בשבילך באלוקיך. שמור, רק שמור, תשמור לי עליה. שמור, רק שמור, הסר כל דמעה מעיניה.
And now, this is something unbelievable that just happened to me. First of all, how are you, my friends? I didn't have the time today to say hi to you. I was rushing before because we extended the interview with Elad. He had so many things to tell us. I didn't want to cut him and I wanted to ask him more things, but I knew the program will be a little compressed after. It was worth it, totally worth it. And did you see how lovely my braids, trenzas, se dice trenzas, I made in Chile. I love them. They're gonna be with me for months. So happy with them. Before you go, today I had planned to play my Nahamu Ami dance that I did with my friend Sara Calzetti from Italy, and I had my video scheduled to show it to you because it's now the time that this prayer is said many people around the world is dancing it. I got a video from a church in Finland and in South Africa, and really it's something very touchy, happy. Estoy muy contenta de cómo Nahamomi está yendo por el mundo. Y acabo de recibir, I just received in my WhatsApp from my friend Shira from Houston, a video of Nahamomi in Mahol, Houston. Me acaba de mandar Shira un video donde están bailando Nahamomi en Houston con Marcelito Marianov y Yuval Tabashi. So I'm gonna watch it with you. I'm gonna put my face so you can see my reactions too. Okay? I try to make my camera smaller. Hold on. So you can see. You can see me. Not yet. Wait. Here. I'll try to do my camera smaller. Oh, no, not you. Camera. You. Yes. Perfect. I'll do small so I don't cover anyone. Like this. But with a video like this. Good. Moshe, thank you so much. Y buenísimo, Beruria, hello. I saw Tammy also. Long time without seeing you. Good. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see this one with me. I'm so happy. Buenísimo. Vamos a sacar esto, mi cámara, acá. I will put my video anyways, so we have the dance in full, okay? And then I said bye. So I'll come back to here. I put back this one.
Nachamu, nachamu,
just told Marcelo Marianov that we saw his video here. He was like, what? Do you have a spy? Yes, I do. I'm here. Okay, amigos. Esto fue todo por hoy. A longer show today. I think it was great. The interview was fantastic. Elad was very generous with his time. Y tuvimos las invitadas de Mika y de Sandrita de Israel también hoy participando. Delfinita, muchas gracias. Gracias a todos, los quiero mucho. Esperemos que haya paz pronto y estar todos bien. ¿Sí? Sigan bailando. Nos vemos en 2 semanas. I'll see you in 2 weeks with another great Riku tip. Love you. ¡Mua!